Are you ever tired of getting those kind of bland, sort of uninspired answers from your AI? Well, what if I told you there's a secret language that can unlock its true potential? Today, we're diving deep into the art and science of prompt engineering. This is the real key to changing your AI from just a simple tool into a seriously powerful creative partner. We've all been there, right? You ask what you think is a perfectly clear question, and what you get back is generic, a little off topic, or, just not helpful at all. It's a super common frustration.
But here's the secret. The problem usually isn't the AI itself, it's how we're asking. Think of it like a powerful but really literal genie in a bottle. It can grant these incredible wishes, but only if you state them with absolute precision. The quality of what you get out is directly, and I mean directly, tied to the quality of what you put in.
So, in this explainer, we're going to build your skills from the ground up. First, we'll take a peek inside the AI's mind to really get the core concepts. Then, we'll open up the Prompt Engineer's Toolkit and get you some essential techniques. After that, we'll get into the art of crafting that perfect prompt. And finally, we'll learn how to navigate some of the hidden risks that come with this amazing technology.
Okay, so before we can start building these really powerful prompts, we need to understand the fundamental building blocks. You gotta know the foundation before you can build the skyscraper, right?
So, what even is prompt engineering? At its heart, it's the craft of designing effective prompts. And I'm using that word craft on purpose. This is way more than just typing a question into a box. It's a real skill. It's all about strategically guiding the model to give you the precise, high-quality answer you're actually looking for. The very first building block is context. This is all the background info you give the AI. Let's go back to that genie analogy. If you just wish for a car, hey, you might get a little toy car. But if you provide context like, I'm a parent of 3, I live where it snows a lot, you're way more likely to get that SUV you need. Context narrows the AI's giant world of possibilities down to your specific world. Now, paired with context, you have the instruction. This is your direct, actionable command. It's the verb, the action word of your prompt. Summarize, translate, generate, analyze this, rewrite that. A clear instruction tells the AI exactly what to do with the context you just gave it. So remember, rich context and a clear instruction, those are the two magic ingredients for a great prompt. All right, now that we've got the concepts down, let's open up the toolkit. We're going to look at some specific techniques you can start using like right now to dramatically improve your results. First up is the one you're probably already using, maybe without even realizing it. It's called zero-shot prompting. This is simply asking a direct question. What's the capital of France? That's a perfect zero-shot prompt. It works great for simple facts, but for more complex or creative stuff, it can be a little bit of a gamble. Okay, time to level up with few-shot prompting. This is where you don't just tell the AI what you want, you show it. By giving it a few examples of the input and the output you're looking for, you're basically teaching the model the exact pattern you want it to follow. Honestly, this is one of the most powerful ways to get nuanced and stylized results. And this just shows you the night and day difference. That vague prompt on the left, it might give you something super generic, but look at the few-shot prompt on the right. By giving it 2 examples, you're teaching the AI the style you're after. In this case, you want puns. The results you get back are going to be instantly more creative and way more aligned with your actual goal. And finally, for those really tricky, complex problems, we have a total game changer: chain of thought prompting. So what is it? It's amazing. By just adding the simple phrase, think step by step, you force the model to slow down, break the problem into smaller pieces, and kind of show its work. This massively improves its reasoning ability for things like math, logic puzzles, and any multi-step task. So we've got the tools. Now let's talk about the craft, because having the right techniques is one thing, but knowing how to use them consistently, well, that's another. These are the habits of really effective prompt engineers. First, be specific and concise. Don't be ambiguous. Second, always provide relevant context. We've covered that. Third, and this is so important, experiment and iterate. Your first prompt is almost never your best one. You got to refine it. And finally, use guardrails. Tell the AI what not to do. Something like, write a summary in under 100 words and avoid all technical jargon. If you only take away one thing from this section, please let it be this. Every single detail you add, every constraint you provide, it just sharpens the final result. Specificity isn't just a suggestion. When you're talking to an AI, it is your superpower. Okay, for our final section, and this is maybe the most important one,
we need to talk about using these tools responsibly. Because with all this great power comes the need to be aware of the potential risks and the limitations.
As we get better and better at guiding these models, it's absolutely essential to understand that they can also be guided for malicious purposes. So, what exactly are the risks we should be keeping an eye out for? Well, first, there's something called jailbreaking, which is basically crafting clever prompts to get around the AI's built-in safety features. Then you have poisoning, a really sophisticated attack that tries to contaminate the model's core training data. Hijacking is when you force the AI to do things it wasn't meant to, like generating spam. And finally, exposure is when a prompt tricks the model into revealing sensitive info it shouldn't. Just being aware of these helps all of us be more responsible users.
So the bottom line is this: prompt engineering really is the key. It's what transforms AI from just a simple tool into a powerful, creative, and analytical partner, something that can help you solve complex problems and generate brand new ideas. The genie is out of the bottle, and it's way more powerful than we ever could have imagined. But now you have the instruction manual, you understand the language, you have the tools, and you know the rules of the road. So the question is, what will you create?